What up, y'all? It's your boy Degenerate. May 24th, 2019. Today we're looking at the price of Bitcoin, some shit coins, and just real quick, we're going into the weekend, y'all. So any day with the weekend, you already see what I'm looking at over here. Bitcoin, Stratus, some Zcoin, some 0x. But also seller. I know I said the seller already hit the target that I originally wanted, but I'm looking at the 4-hour right now, and I've marked this level and identified it previously with this bounce here. You see it had a little hiccup around here. It touched here and instantly rejected. It came up a little bit, increasing volume, and then coming back down to that level, you just have less and less volume over the past two days about. So if it's gonna touch this level again, yeah, I'll bet on that. You know, this is where I'm looking to buy it at, this exact line, 175. Currently it's 177. I'm going to cut it if it goes past 169 right here because it's below this low and it's a little bit below this low, and the volume profile is mainly on the upside, not so much the downside. So my target, still back up here at 300. For real, is like a 70%, 76% that I'm looking at. But after it gets to 50, after it hit like 260, for real, I'm going to be watching that trade, especially considering this is a 4-hour trade. I expect to be out of this before like Sunday. I don't see this just chilling around this line for long. Like, I'm going to be stopped out or it's going to go higher. So, yeah, here's my target up here, minimum, and then from here I will just trail it probably so many pips away, and eventually get stopped out. Ideally, though, passes the old highs, and it keeps going way past that. But anyway, that's just my first trade. Looking at, I'll be sizing in with like a fourth of my account. Checking in. I got stepped out of Qdom like yesterday, 2 days ago. It's chill, whatever. This is the Stratus chart that I'm looking at right now. Still looking at 4-hour candles. It created this triangle that looks like it would break to the upside because of where sellers have came in so strong in the past. But if not, that's a dangerous pattern to play right now without a stop loss, because this could just be consolidation before it then breaks and keeps going down lower and lower and lower. There's nothing beneath these lows that you see at the moment, especially on Binance. So you're about 2/3 of the way through the triangle, 3/4. Normally where you expect a breakout. If it doesn't break out right here and close above like 1290, 1280 at the least, like for real, I want to close like in the 1300s today. And if that doesn't happen, then I'll end up having like a stop loss probably back at like 1140, 1150 area, and probably like 1150 area. When then I'll just reset my buy-in back to 1096 and play it again. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Don't think if it breaks out today, I think it'll keep going higher. And if it doesn't break out today, it's going to keep going lower. So I already marked that range. I'm just going to keep playing it until it tells me different. what other charts am I looking at? 0x. I got into this trade yesterday. I saw it sitting around the 3,900 mark, 3,901 particularly, and I was about it. I bought it yesterday because of this little wick. I already saw that it cleared the lows. There wasn't a lot of volume, and for real, like my goal, the target is still at the top of this triangle. I think if it breaks out of this triangle that's been going on since like May or 2018, I for real see 11,000. Like for real, your target's gonna be up here if it breaks out of that triangle. When you look at this OBV, this looks like trash. Your RSI, you know, it's oversold, but it was oversold here, it was oversold here, and you see a little bit of like bombs from 8,000 10,000. You see some swings from like 6,000 up to 8,000. So for me, measuring this out from 3,900 all the way up to 5,800, you know, it seems doable. It's a 4.2 reward risk ratio. So I'm gambling on it. I'm not looking to be in this trade. Again, probably more than the next week. Another trade I'm looking at is going to be Icon. This is going to be the other trade I'm placing going into the weekend. People love buying shit coins. I love buying shit coins. I'm going to keep buying shit coins until I can't buy shit coins anymore. You can see, don't want to move that. Look at this triangle right here. Again, consolidation. Sellers keep coming in around this 516 level. And if if Icon doesn't break out of this triangle to the upside, I think it'll be right here. Like obviously, wick, 2-touch, 3-touch rejected. This is the 4th time it's touching this. So if it comes down here, like it could for real come down to 455 and then rebound, but that's like 6% lower. You should size into that trade at that point a little bit differently. I'm playing it on a more aggressive strategy, and this is my target up here, 620. I'm gonna risk about 1/3 of my account, so I could even move down this just a little bit. Really, like 471 is gonna be my stop, 484 is gonna be my entry, and 620, 600 is gonna be my target. The primary indicators that support my decision gonna be the RSI. It already hit oversold. It came back into this mid-range territory. The volume profile, this is where a lot of buyers have come in. A lot of people have been buying in this area. And it's not like people are dumping their bag on you in this area, because price has never been here with Icon. So for there to be any type of buying in this area, that means there's fresh buyers, and people that are selling have lost money on it. And it tested this previous low, like literally just yesterday. It tested this trend line again, and it was rejected. Came all the way back to 486. So yeah, if it comes back down here again, oh well, I'll take that 1% loss. But for real, I think it's gonna pop off to 620 here. We're trying to make an extra 10% on it on my account. That's really the only point of this trade. If it never hits 680 or 900 or any of my future goals, that's okay. But I think Icon has a lot of potential to keep going higher, especially after it breaks out of that 1,000 400 range. We're at 10 minutes for the video. That's really the only trades that I wanted to look at today. Let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, I said I was gonna look at the price of Bitcoin. Never looked at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's chilling, about 8,000. We saw that pullback a couple of days ago, and it came back not with more volume, a little bit less volume, and didn't fully capture that previous engulfing candle. This could totally close above this, but if you were long in that, again, you'd be longing into new highs. I did see a case that, you know, Bitcoin could totally hit 14K. I think that's really unlikely. I just think it is, like, it's pretty soon. But not necessarily unheard of. I could totally come up here and retest. Something like this. I mean, like, the greatest Bitcoin bet of all is Bitcoin, straight up. If you're trying to hedge, if you're trying to just have a backup plan, if Bitcoin does take off and you want to own some, you know, fuck it. Go and put some money in, forget about it. No, I'm just totally kidding. Don't do that. But yeah, I mean, like, it could totally hit this and it could keep going higher if it breaks out of this box. But until it breaks out of this box, like, I don't see this case. Like, it could also be shorted a lot right there. It could also be shorted a lot right here. There's not... You just don't know. So when people keep throwing money into it faster than people take money out of it, then yeah, it's gonna keep going up in price. That's the idea of Bitcoin with a hard cap supply. But I think we'll see some pullback. Like, there's just a lot of bullishness here. And if we didn't test 6,000 and people accumulated more Bitcoin, I'd be surprised. I'm not saying to sell all your Bitcoin and buy back lower, but it is an option. It's 8:30, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope you all have a great day. Trade safe until the weekend, and remember to always set your stop loss. Cheers.